Good morning. Environmental protection is a global issue. Policymakers, activists, the media, and the wider public are calling organizations to take a stronger stand on this matter. This makes sense because organizations are places where millions of people connect daily to produce the products and services that we all need. And yet, efforts to include sustainability into production have limited impact. My name is Michal Biron. I'm a faculty member at the School of Business Administration at the University of Haifa. Me and my colleagues from neighboring countries ask ourselves, how can we make organizations do more for the environment? Let me tell you what we have in mind. The Middle East and North Africa region is highly exposed to the effect of climate change. And yet, other challenging issues make this topic low priorities. To facilitate solutions that are acceptable to the different countries in the region, we need to encourage cross-country collaboration. So the first thing we did was to gather a bunch of people that have two things in common. They are all coming from countries in the area, and they're all expert in organization studies. Now imagine an expert in learning and feedback from Egypt, an expert in team processes from Israel, an expert in firm sustainability from Morocco, and an expert in corporate social responsibility from the United Arab Emirates. Once everyone was on board, we asked ourselves the same question: how can we do more? And how can we help organizations do more for the environment? To give you a better understanding of the sort of solution that we are trying to offer, let me give you an example from another study that we did 3 years ago. During the COVID-19 pandemic, with the transition to remote work, employees had to change the way they work. We studied more than 100 teams and documented how team members changed and adjusted the ways they interacted and engaged in different work tasks to facilitate creativity in their teams. This process is called crafting. Small changes that employees proactively make in their jobs to better align it with their goals, with their values, and with their interests. How about we do the same, but with an orientation to sustainability? In other words, what if we can change the way people think about their jobs in relation to the environment, make them think more about the environment while doing their daily operation? This will be called green crafting training. Just like we found ways to keep team creative in remote work, we can train teams to find ways to include green measures in their daily operation. And here are some examples of such measures that we intend to train and include in our training program. Our training program will also include a chapter that focuses on paying it forward to the wider organization and the entire community in which the organization is positioned. Essentially, we could have thousands of ambassadors, green ambassadors, because every team member is also a member of the community, of a community in which the organization is positioned. So to sum up, our training program can be adopted relatively easily in organizations across the Middle East and North Africa. If we could do it here, we could potentially do it elsewhere in the world. Thank you very much.